So 2026 is shaping up to give us the best market conditions that we've seen in years. Elections are finally behind us, volume is high in the new year, and markets are generally extremely steady. So if you have any trading experience at all going into 2026, then this is really going to be your year to take advantage of that. It's kind of funny because we're living in a time where it's the easiest it's ever been to just get comfortable and complacent with your position, but it's also the easiest it's ever been to be successful, especially with a skill like trading. I mean, 5 years ago, we didn't have access to things like prop firms, and we're not guaranteed that future 5 years from now. We never know when new regulations are going to get put in place, but for now, we can get access to hundreds of thousands in capital just by proving a skill that we already know we have. So in 2026, our goal is to put that skill into action. No more bullshit and no more excuses. You do have to do pretty much everything right to actually make it in this game. So today, I'm going to be giving you some actionable steps that you can take to get ahead of the 96% of people that are giving up in 2026. And luckily, your competition is really not that fierce. But the first thing, you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe that you can become profitable, or maybe you don't even believe that trading is a real thing you can make money from, then you're never going to make it, and it is as simple as that. Every successful person took a leap at what they do because they believed in themselves and they believed in what they do. And if you don't believe you're going to become profitable in 2026, then that simply will not happen. And trust me, it's an industry where that is possible. It's definitely not going to be quick, but I became profitable in a year, which I think is considered to be quite a short amount of time. It's all documented on my channel, and that was during conditions that I don't think will be quite as good as we're going to get in 2026. And I mean, shit, it's crazy how much can change in just a year, but if you get comfortable now, then you in 5 years will definitely regret not taking that risk and trying to change the rest of your life. But first things first, I'm going to give you the unfortunate, boring truth as to why most people quit and actually never make it in trading, and that's simply because they don't journal. Not one of those people that quit actually think this is the case, but once you start doing it, trust me, you realize the effect that it's having. I know it's basic, it is like the number one thing you hear, that is some really beginner stuff, but tell me, did you journal every single one of your trades in 2025? Because I almost guarantee the answer is no for every single person watching this video, and if you did not journal every single trade, then your results are going to be skewed. And that's where a big issue starts, because how is any of your data going to be reliable if you're missing trades? How are you going to improve if you don't know exactly what you're doing right and wrong in the markets? Well, you won't. As soon as you're past that initial learning phase, it becomes a whole lot more difficult to learn at a rapid rate. You start only really gaining knowledge from just having experience at the market and executing trades. But from doing this, you won't see patterns in your behavior and how you're actually managing each one and how you're managing your emotions during these trades. And as I'm sure a lot of you know, trading is mostly based on psychology. A lot of people will have all the technicals down, but they simply cannot be disciplined enough to become profitable. And if you can't spot and fix these emotional or behavioral patterns, then you will never become profitable, and it is as simple as that. And without a journal, you won't see profitability for when you did things right. With good documentation, you can separate all the trades from where you traded correctly, put them into your own spreadsheet, and see how you would have performed if you traded perfectly. And this can be very motivating to see that if you were just actually disciplined, you will be very profitable, and it is often as easy as that. Most people just assume that their strategy is, bullshit, or just trading as a whole is not actually a real thing, when you are seeing the right results just with a bunch of just fucked results in the middle of it, if that makes sense. And that's where people just kind of give up and resort to living a life of mediocrity, and that's fine if you want to do, but that's clearly not you if you are watching this video right now. So please stop treating, actual serious trading concepts as just an optional extra, because with real consistency and dedication, it will pay off. You don't need to know everything. Most of it simply comes down to emotional control and being able to do what you do best just without having those emotions involved. But I'm also going to say, if you are this far into the video, you're already ahead of the majority of traders. Most people genuinely just don't have the patience that we need as traders to sit through a 10-minute video. Most people's dopamine receptors are so fucked from the start that they can't even make it to this point, whether that's this point in the video or as far as you likely are in trading. And you've just managed to sit through me talking about journaling. That shit was a test, because that is arguably the most boring part about trading. Yes, everything I said is correct and truthful, but that is the most boring part of trading, so I've put that first to see who will actually kind of come through and continue watching, because I'm trying to build an audience of actual dedicated traders. I have a lot of information to get out there, and why would I get it to people that aren't even going to take things seriously and try and reach profitability in 2026? It's no point. But secondly, one of the most important things you can do to make progress going into 2026 is taking a step away from the charts. A lot of people still have like a very obvious trading addiction to where they feel like they need to be at the charts constantly to be making progress. They feel like they need to be trading to make progress. But that will pretty much always lead to you just chasing the markets rather than letting them come to you. And this builds up a lot of bad habits. And as we know about habits, they become harder and harder to fix the longer you let them go. Obviously, you still want to come to the markets every day. You want to stay consistent because that's what gives you the experience that you need as a trader in order to actually achieve your profitable equity curve over a long period of time. Obviously, if you just come to the markets every few days, you're going to be catching random trades at random times, and the probabilities of, your long-term equity curve are going to be slowly slipping away, especially in comparison to, back testing, where you're able to execute pretty much every high probability trade. But that isn't to say that you need to be sat at the markets, the whole year. Look at the charts in the morning, mark your zones, whatever strategy you trade, set your alerts, and look every so often. But don't just sit at the charts all day like it's a 9 to 5, because that is not how trading works. A, you're just going to be wasting your life away just like a normal 9 to 5 worker. B, it's going to be a whole lot more difficult to not take a trade on that day. You will always find a trade if you're just sat there all day looking for one. And as we know, our job as traders isn't to take a trade every day, it's to follow our plan and stay disciplined. We know our strategy works, so as long as we stick to the plan that we followed that was profitable in backtesting, why wouldn't it work in live markets? Well, it simply will if you can actually follow that plan to a T. If you ever deviate from it, then you've immediately lost your edge. And if you do find a trade, that trade, even if it did win, it won't make any difference to your P&L really. Maybe 1% each way, maybe even you'll get a 3% win. That is going to mean nothing to your long-term edge. All this is doing in the long term is building up a bad habit so that even if that trade did win, you now have just, gained confidence in taking that lower quality setup. So you're just ruining your patience to just wait for high probability opportunities. We all know that the high quality trades are the ones that we've put in our plan, so they're the ones that are going to give us the edge on the market. So taking bullshit setups that either don't follow your plan or are extremely low quality will eventually just make your equity curve drop off a cliff. And once again, even though you might think that one trade in the moment, you might just think, it's not going to matter in the long run. Why don't I just take it? I want to quickly get this win. I want to quickly pass this challenge. I want to quickly just over risk, whatever the fuck. That is just building up bad habits, and it is just going to be so much more difficult to get rid of that. And it's just building a complete lack of discipline that you do not want to have when you are coming to the markets every day. But pretty much everything I've mentioned in this video so far has come to an overarching goal that we need to perfect in 2026, which is patience. This is like arguably the biggest part of trading. Once again, it is extremely boring, but you guys aren't here to just get dopamine hits, you're here for the actual facts. Ideally, you need to be practicing patience in all aspects of life when you can, not even just at the charts, just any time where you can practice your level of patience. This will then translate to chart work, because you are able to wait for your setups, you're ready to wait for high quality opportunities, and you won't be forcing anything. So when a trade doesn't appear that day, you'll just be fine with it. I generally think one of the most productive weeks in my entire trading career was the first week that I didn't take a trade. I felt like I learned so much. I felt like I was actually a real trader. And I've known other people that have said the exact same thing. The first week where they didn't take a trade felt like they made so much progress, because, once again, if you are serious enough to be this far into a video about mostly psychology based things, this isn't just like a complete strategy video. Obviously we need strategy, we need technicals, but this is like mostly psychology and what you are going to do taking step forwards into 2026. You're clearly not just a brain rot dumb fuck that is looking to constantly change your strategy and do all that bullshit. You already know that you need to be disciplined enough to not take bad setups, and you already know that it is okay to not take a trade on a day or a week. So when that experience finally comes, if it hasn't already, where you just don't take a trade for a whole week whilst being consistently at the markets, it will likely feel like the most productive and fulfilling week you've had as a trader. And if you do feel that way about it, then you have made a lot of progress, because most people cannot do that. Anybody that comes into trading, none of them want to just leave a week without making profits. They see a week as being, the long-term goal that we're looking at. Most people can't look at profits in terms of months or quarters or years, because it's just too long for them, and people don't actually want this level of consistency. They just want a get-rich-quick scheme, pretty much. But that short-term dopamine boost will never build you real wealth. So pretty much it's all about applying everything we know now. Just actually becoming disciplined, doing everything we knew from 2025 and applying it with our trading plan. And that is how you are all going to become profitable in 2026, as long as you take things seriously. Nobody will reach it if you don't put the work in, and that is the unfortunate truth. You can watch all the strategy videos, you can watch all the psychology videos, but if you don't apply it yourself, you will not become profitable. And that is where most people go wrong. They just keep doing things to feel like they're being productive, but never put the right work in. But anyway, that will be the end of this video. If you want to join the waitlist below to join a small group of traders who I will be taking from literally wherever they're at to full profitability in 2026, then feel free to join that, or join the waitlist. If you want to learn more, videos are on screen, and if you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that, and that's about it. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.